I've had a passion for horror as far back as I can remember. I've been a serious collector since I was about 15 years old, and over the years I have managed to get my hands on some pretty elusive titles. From the Bunny Game Blu-ray, to my complete collection of the Death File series, to Adam Mason's unreleased feature film, Pig. But as rare as many of these items are, I know that ultimately, if something were to happen and one of these items were to fall out of my possession, with some work, I could get my hands on another copy if necessary. But there are a few items that I own that are truly one of a kind, that are irreplaceable. This is the second entry in a short series for this channel, where I share with you some of those items. Although collecting physical media is my primary passion, I have several other hobbies that are important to me. I have an oddities and rarities collection that I'm slowly growing. I enjoy painting and collecting interesting art. And in extension to my media collection, I like to collect autographs and screen-used props from some of my favorite films. In my first segment of this series, I talked about my love for jungle cannibal films, but another subgenre within the horror underground that I love is the pseudo-snuff film. Aside from probably the Japanese extreme porno circuit, no other subgenre has given me the kind of truly uncomfortable, visceral reaction that films like Flower of Flesh and Blood and the opening scene to August Underground has. So naturally, getting my hands on props from films of this nature became a top priority of mine. So when I found out that 8, the Chosen One, the main antagonist in American Guinea Pig's Bouquet of Guts and Gore, was selling items from his collection, I had to ask if he had any items from the set that he was willing to part with. And to my luck and utter surprise, he sold me one of the first limbs he cuts off at the beginning of the film. I present to you Amy's left foot. He told me during the shoot, after the scene was done, he asked Stephen Biro, the film's director, if he could keep the prop as a souvenir. Stephen said sure and signed the foot for him. And though the autograph is not aged well staying on the silicone, that doesn't bother me none. Bouquet of Guts and Gore is one of my favorite films, and I'm still shocked that I managed to add this amazing piece to my collection. It is one of my prized possessions. Speaking of prized possessions, have you seen August Underground's Mortem? Because I have a screen-used knife from that film that I bought directly from Jeremy Cruz. He was even kind enough to sign the handle for me. For anyone who is worth their salt when it comes to extreme horror, they know that Mortem ranks supreme when it comes to pseudo-snuff cinema. Getting your hands on the DVD alone has become a costly challenge, so I never in my life thought I would own a literal piece of this film's history. These finds are why I have such a passion for collecting. The thrill of getting your hands on something that you thought was virtually impossible is a feeling that is difficult for me to describe. When I started collecting when I was 15, I never thought I'd be where I am at now. The celebrities I have met, the community I've become a part of, how much this channel has grown in just its first 10 months. I hope that what people get out of watching my content is the inspiration to pursue their own passions, whether it's to start their own collection or do something else entirely. And it's an awesome feeling that I get to share what I love with so many other people who have the same passion and appreciation for fucked up art the way that I do. So thank you for watching. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Till next time, this is Cinema's Underbelly.